curse. Faking Down syndrome for views. Not curse, but like, you know, girls, you know. I did see some stuff on this online. There's some random stuff. I don't remember where I seen it. Fuck, I don't remember where. I might have seen it in a Joe Barlozzi video. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like seen a thumbnail of it somewhere or something. Probably not. But so it's only 12 hours ago. We'll watch. We'll see
Imagine
what
for a second you
goes
were
on.
broke and looking for ways to make money. A regular job in something like retail might come to mind, or maybe even picking up some shifts on DoorDash. But you know a job that doesn't come to mind? Faking having Down syndrome to post on OF.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. Like, she looks like she does, but also it doesn't look like she does. You know what? She does, but she doesn't. I mean, that's the filter of it, and you can even see it in the chin and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy how it's just a filter and looks real to a extent, of course.
Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy and insane, but it's true.
I think that's actually insane, though. I know pause like 2 times in 26 seconds. But OnlyFans girls are banking on people liking Down syndrome people. But imagine that though, like you, you go to someone's OnlyFans, expecting it to be some Down syndrome chick, with you know who looks fit, and just some regular chick, some regular white girl. You're like, oh, sure, she doesn't have fucking Down syndrome. What am I doing here? You know, it's fucking insane.
It's not just some random misunderstanding.
Or maybe, maybe 3 times, and maybe she uses the filter in her videos like a fucking weirdo. Maybe.
Or joke that got taken out of context either. This girl is legitimately using Down syndrome as a way to promote her OnlyF. Now, I don't even know where to
Her
start
OnlyF
when
is
talking
crazy.
about the morality of this, because it's quite clear and has always been
What's the
proven
purpose?
that OF girls and morals don't really go hand in hand. They'll use kids
Oh
to
my
promote.
god. I was wondering why she looked so familiar. It's because she's the sister of that kid right there. Oh well, I can't. Oh, it's the sister of that
OF girls and morals don't really.
that little kid. They're fucking so weird. Like it's gotta be all staged, right? Because the main video I seen was like him saying something about school and how she has a degree and she did, and all she does is OnlyFans, whatever. So she wastes her time and money or whatever. But they're so fucking annoying. I don't know. It's just like look at him. He just looks so annoying, dude. I really can't. Annoying. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about them just so annoying. Even though the video like the main video I seen was about him, you know, pretty much shitting on his sister. You can just kind of tell that he's still gonna be on the podcast, like keep talking to shit, still doing whatever just for views and stuff. And it's just how they look. They just look annoying. Like I don't know.
Go
I don't know. I think it's just because I hate people. Like look at
hand. They'll use kids to promote their content, fake trauma for sympathy.
Wait, wasn't that the oh fuck, I'm gonna pause a shit ton. I apologize. But isn't that the chick that dates that weird guy? And she always goes up to little kids and asks them like, what do you date? What do you get this? Or what are you gonna do with me? And they're like little children who's like they didn't even hit puberty yet. Like even if they did, you know, still fucking children. But she just goes up to little kids. Or it's like she had this one little kid with a fucking mullet. What do you get? What, this Lambo? Or this OnlyFans girl? You know, it's just fucking weird.
Kids to promote their content.
Is this her? Could be. Oh my god, it's a fucking little white kid. Like, come on. What are you doing with your life?
Fake trauma for sympathy, and some even use their younger family members. And at this point,
Yeah,
nothing
so
really
like
shocks me anymore. However, faking a disability just feels like a new low. The page on Instagram is called special_Jenny20. And I'm not gonna lie, that name has to be a sin somewhere. The page has somehow amassed 49.
Having special in your name and you're pretending to be fucking have Down syndrome. you're fucked.
4,000 followers. And judging by the like to comment ratio, I'm not sure if these
She
are
had to put a
bots.
whole black
However,
screen. It's
judging by
crazy.
some of these comments, these are definitely real people. The link in her bio that we can see is called Jenny So Special, and I'm pretty sure it leads to exactly where we think it all does, which is right to her OF. But in this case, I feel like I'm more concerned with the link name rather than where it goes at, because Jenny So Special is insane. I also tried clicking on the link and it says content not available, so I'm not sure if she took down the place where you get all her links.
I think it's because I feel like it's probably like TikTok getting rid of it. You know, like, oh, it's fucking weird ass name. You know, let's take that down.
From, or if it got manually taken down. Either way, it's still really strange nonetheless. But do you want to know what I find even stranger? Some of these comments in the comment section. So first, I'm going to show you guys the video, and then I'm going to show you some of these comments.
Does having Down syndrome mean I'll never be the pretty one?
I'm pretty sure this music is copyright, so we're just gonna read the caption together. Does having Down syndrome means I'll never be the pretty one? So clearly, this is a
crazy.
trap,
She's just shitting on Down syndrome people.
Away.
It's
Maybe
crazy.
It was the bad grammar, but some of these guys in the comments,
like, I don't know why they fake having Down syndrome, and then she's also shitting on people who do have Down syndrome, saying they'll never be pretty and stuff. It's fucking insane. You have a unique look, and it is so beautiful. I'm ready to make you my wife. They all look the same. Or these two people, at least. My bad. These two people look the same. White guy, no hair on his head. Beard, black shirt. Glasses too. Are they the same person? What? Oh no. Cute and curvy and sexy. Okay. Okay.
Fell right for the trap, saying things like, you're special with the gift of beauty. Or another comment saying, baby, you have a unique look and it is so beautiful. I'm ready to make you my wife. Yeah.
What's up with the anchor? What is up with that? I don't get that. Is that supposed to be like some type of heart?
Have a unique look and it is so beautiful. I'm ready to make you my wife. Yeah, I can't lie. I have no idea what's going on right now. Essentially,
I don't think that's
these
EDP.
guys are trying to shoot their shot in the comment of a girl that has
weird.
Down syndrome. And unfortunately, these weren't even the only two. There's another one that says, yum yum baby girl, you are beautiful mommy, heart heart heart, kiss kiss kiss. Yeah, what the f? This is unhinged animal behavior.
Hey, what is
heart,
that?
kiss kiss.
Why do because it is a filter. Why do people say what? What?
Kiss, yeah, what the f? This is unhinged animal behavior that I refuse to believe another human typed. Yum yum baby girl. Wow. While scrolling through some of these very down bad comments, I kept seeing people say that she was using a filter. So I started doing a bit of digging online to see if I could find this filter, and I found this TikTok.
Y'all want to hear some messed up stuff? Apparently there's a Down syndrome filter, and there are girls out there that are putting a filter on their face that makes it look like they have Down syndrome.
Yeah.
The girl below. They all have super.
How do you even look like you have Down syndrome? This is the eyes, eyebrows.
With a filter on their face. Like, first of all, why the is there?
No, I feel like it's easy to tell if, like, someone who actually has Down syndrome to someone who doesn't. Just, I feel like it's not that hard, you know.
A Down.
I'm not trying to be mean, right? But it's not hard.
Syndrome filter. Second of all, like, are people this desperate?
So at this point, my curiosity was piqued, so
They're fucking on OnlyFans. Like, what do you mean people are desperate? They're fucking using OnlyFans.
Snapchat to see if I could find this filter. And unfortunately, I couldn't, so I'm not sure where they get this filter from. However, me being able to find it was kind of irrelevant because at this point, I was already convinced. So I went back scrolling through her page to see if I could find a video where the filter messed up, and I actually found something. Yeah, this song is also copyright, so you guys are going to be here with me. But if you guys will pay attention to her face and ignore the thirst trap, you'll see when she turns
I did see
the
it.
filter
Yeah.
drops. It's very sudden and it's only like a frame long, but it's there. You just have to really pay attention to it. You can kind of see her nose peek out through the filter. And people in the comments were also pointing this out, saying things like, I seen the filter as soon as she turned her head. There's also another video where when she turns her head a bit, you can see the eyebrow over top of her hair. And last time I checked, faces don't usually work like that. So now that we're 100% sure that this is a filter, I can positively call this sick and very weird, because why on earth would you be trying to roleplay as someone like that? And also, why is this method working? Her first post was 5 days ago, and in that short time span, she's gained 50k followers and thousands of likes. So clearly, I'm obviously doing something wrong. There was also something else I found out while watching the last video that made my skin crawl. So as I was watching this weird video, you know, the one with the eyebrow, I looked up at the top of the screen and saw this video was being simultaneously posted to multiple other accounts. And what I found out was insane.
She has
there
4
seems
other
to
accounts.
be this ring of people.
Special unicorn, special honey, just special girl is fucking insane. Oh, okay.
Making these Down syndrome girl accounts that all have thousands of followers, which started around 5 days ago. Combined, all these accounts have around 500,000 followers, with the most popular one being this account. Now, how this account managed to gain over 248,000
She has a regular face in the profile picture. What?
Followers, I honestly have no idea.
Like what?
The content on this,
I mean, I understand why she used the filter.
248,000 followers.
That's crazy.
I honestly have no idea. The content on this page is
oh wait, do they all go to the same? I think they all go. Yeah, they all go to the same link. Jenny's so special.
8,000 followers. I honestly have no idea. The content on this page is basically the same as the last account we looked at. It's just been around.
I think that it's all random AI girls or just regular girls. And then they're putting a filter on them, but it's not actually.
For a few days
it's not their account. Also doesn't mean I can't give you what you
once
want.
Again, the music is copyright.
See,
so
she doesn't look like she has Down syndrome.
On these other accounts, it seems like the people in the comments are way less delusional than they were on the first account we looked at. Because looking through some of these posts, there are a bunch of people calling out this stuff as being fake.
I also don't get that though. Oh, fuck. Keep pausing. Everybody like goes in comments types the same shit that people been saying. You're like, oh, why? I see the filter. I see the filter. There's a filter. There's a filter. I see it. The filter. Like, chill. We know there's a filter. You ain't gotta text it.
In the comments.
Or
in
type
fact,
it.
this entire video's comment section is just a bunch of people calling it out
Filter
for being
down.
fake and using a filter, which kind of brings us to our next point. After looking through all of these pages and looking at each video and picture, I can positively tell that it's a different girl in every single picture.
That's what I'm saying.
Every single one of them. All the
They're all
bodies
different.
look different. They all have different shapes and curves. Some have tattoos and some don't. And overall, it's just different looks. The only way the person controlling the accounts try and confuse people is just by putting the girls on the page with the same hair color. But other than that, it's completely different girls, which also makes me question whether or not the person posting these filters on people are getting their actual consent before they do it. For instance, imagine posting a video on Instagram or TikTok and then randomly stumbling across that same video on somebody else's page, but then there's a Down syndrome filter on your face and there's nothing you can do about it. And I don't know about you guys, but I definitely wouldn't like that.
This chick is stealing a.
But I'm gonna be honest. If you're over here posting thirst traps, I'd be like over here shaking your ass and shit. Not gonna say you deserve to be clowned on, but I mean, you know.
Picture. Not only is this up, but it's disturbing.
Also, as I was finishing,
wait, what's that?
But I definitely wouldn't like that.
This chick is stealing a child's picture.
Yeah, it's a
Not
child.
only is this up, but it's disturbing.
Also, as I was finishing up this video, I ran across another account that's also using the Down syndrome filter as a way to promote themselves, but they aren't in this same ring of accounts. This person seems to be the only person running it, but they do have another account which I'm not about to go to. And once again, it seems to be the same format as the other account. They're just using this to be a funnel to their other spicy account. However, this one seems to be a lot more unhinged, with captions like, guess where the doc said my extra chromosome went. And it honestly gets to a point to where like, I want shame back. Like pretending to have this disability is already bad enough, especially what they're using it for. But to have captions mocking the disability as you're actively fake using it, it's just to another level that I think is highly uncalled for. But that's just the internet. There's nothing you can really do about it, but just not support them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Slap that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
Great videos always. We always watch a lot of curse stuff because his videos are pretty much shaming shitty people. But great video though. Faking Down syndrome for views. Yeah, you're fucking weird if you do that.